proudly connect you to your family, friends, and business partners wherever they are. Dallas, Seattle, Taipei, Toronto, and anywhere else in the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
All right, welcome back to the 25th Annual Junior Sunbelt Classic. And he'll slap one over to right field, and that will drop for Sam Bianco, infielder from Oxford High School in Mississippi. I'd like to take a quick second to apologize for there being no audio at the top of the first inning. A bit of a technical difficulty, but we got that figured out, and we're back for day 2 of the 25th Annual Sunbelt Classic. Thank you for joining us here at Bravado Wireless. I am Johnny Dash, and I will be announcing these games for you today. So right now, we have Blake Berry, 6'1" infielder from North Point Christian High School for Team Mississippi. On the mound, we have Colin Caldwell. So he gets the count to 1-1. Runner on first. And no outs. Checks over to the runner at first. Threw that over to Paul Hedgeman, your first baseman for Team Georgia. And he'll check on him again. Trying to keep him honest over there at first base. Contact made over to the shortstop. They look to turn a double to get the first, and they will miss on the second. And he will keep on running over to second base. So he gets a single and advances to second on a wild throw over to first. So Blake Berry gets a hit on the board for Team Mississippi. So up next is Braden Sanders. Left-handed hitter, right-handed pitcher. He's also an outfielder, and he swings for strike 1. He watches for strike 2. That'll be ball 1. And swing and a miss. He'll try to run on a drop third pitch, but they will put him out at first. So that's 2 outs. Got a runner on second. And Peyton Puckett from Tupelo High School takes his first at bat. He watches ball 1 go by. Gets that outside edge for strike one. Fouls it off to the left. One ball, two strikes. 2 outs and a runner on second. And another foul ball over to the right side. That'll keep us at 1-2. Bucket will ask for a time. And that'll be well outside of the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That will be high. Gets you to a full count. 2 outs, runner on second. Swing and a miss for strike 3, as well as out number 3. And that'll be it for the first inning. So, both teams have 1 hit apiece. Nobody scored yet. And we will make sure that we'll be right back after these quick messages.
Ignoring calls from your in-laws?
Again?
That's a bold move.
Hey, Karen.
Ignoring other carriers and switching to Bravado?
Sorry, I can't
Now
talk
that's
right now. I'm
a
going
bolder
through it.
move. Get $500 off when you sign up for the Premium Unlimited plan today. Bravado Wireless.
You are called to be bold, to connect in your home, to your community, and to the world. From your land, we are Bravado Wireless. We are your high-speed internet provider based right here in eastern Oklahoma. With the latest technology, we offer coverage in more underserved areas than ever, with 4G LTE speeds and no installation needed. We're faster and more reliable than the competition, and at $59.99 a month, we're more affordable too. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
All right, welcome back to the top of the second inning between Team Mississippi and Team Georgia. Got Tyler Andrews from Team Georgia up to bat as he takes ball 1, high and inside. Makes some contact, goes right by the pitcher over to the shortstop. And they put him out at first. So that's 1 out to start the inning. for Team Georgia. Up next to bat is Ty Floyd. And he'll watch strike one. Ty Floyd, shortstop and right-handed pitcher from Rockmart High School. And he smacks that over to left center, and it is down for a base hit. So he'll be over at first. And up next is number 24, Patrick Holloman, 6'1" outfielder from Ola High School down in Georgia. Low and inside for ball one. Catches him outside for strike number one. And that will be ball two. So 2-1 should count. No outs and a runner on first. It'll be ball three. And he'll take his base. So, one hit and a walk. Have two runners on as Dylan Garner steps up to bat. Watch ball one go by. It's swing and a miss for strike number one. Checks on the runner at second. A little high. So that puts us at 2-1. And that will be strike number two for Jacob Payne. Good contact there. He'll step on third base and turn the double over at first. So, stick with us. We'll be right back for the bottom of the second as we watch Colin Caldwell go to work on the mound. We'll be right back here at Bravado Wireless.
Big wireless companies keep getting bigger and bigger, but their coverage where you live is still small. At Bravado Wireless, we provide the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month, right here in Eastern Oklahoma. You deserve to connect fast to your family, friends, and colleagues, wherever they are, with no interruptions and no excuses. Don't buy into big, go bold, go Bravado. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless, we believe in the power of connection.
You are called to be bold, to connect in your home, to your community, and to the world. From your land, we are Bravado Wireless. We are your high-speed internet provider based right here in Eastern Oklahoma. With the latest technology, we offer coverage in more underserved areas than ever, with 4G LTE speeds and no installation needed. We're faster and more reliable than the competition, and at $59.99 a month, we're more affordable too. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to Bravado Wireless. We are here at the 25th Annual Junior Sunbelt Classic. Score is 0-0. And we have strike one. Up to bat first for Team Mississippi is Brett Mason, and he slaps one over to left field, and that'll be a foul ball. Makes contact again, fouls it off down the first base side. Oh, and he catches him on the outside. So, a 3-pitch strikeout for Colin Caldwell to start off the inning. And that'll be ball one. And ball two with Gray Bain at the plate. And that is a 4-pitch walk. That's Gray Bain, pitcher and infielder from Heritage Academy. Oh, I'm sorry. Catcher and pitcher from Lewisburg High School. Takes first base. So, Turnell Swistak is your next batter for Team Mississippi as he looks at ball one. Catches him looking for the first strike. that is a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Eternal Swistak. And he checks on the runner over at first. Swistak steps back in the box. And he slaps one over to right field. Right fielder is tracking it down, and he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Patrick Holloman on the catch. So next up is Dawson Strong, pitcher and first baseman out of St. Stancius High School. He fouls it down the third base line. So 1 strike, 2 outs, and a runner on first. He looks at the second strike. So 0-2 is your count. Swing and a miss for strike 3. He tries to advance on a drop third strike, but they will put him out at first. So that'll end the second inning. And stick with us through this quick commercial break. We'll be right back for the top of the third.
You are called to be bold, to connect in your home, to your community, and to the world. From your land, we are Bravado Wireless. We are your high-speed internet provider based right here in eastern Oklahoma. With the latest technology, we offer coverage in more underserved areas than ever, with 4G LTE speeds and no installation needed. We're faster and more reliable than the competition, and at $59.99 a month, we're more affordable too. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Strike 1 for Reed Robertson, the top of the lineup for Team Georgia. He'll slap one over to the first baseman, and he is safe at first base. So, Team Georgia starts off the third inning with a hit, infield single. And the catcher can't hold on to that one, so Reed Robertson will advance to second. So this is Garrett Gainus up to bat for Team Georgia. 1-0 is your count. And he'll hit that fly ball right over our heads in the press box. And he tries to lay down a bunt, but it is fouled. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and a runner on second for Team Georgia. Ooh, and the umpire calls him out for strike 3. So up next is William Lybrook. He'll step in. Pitcher will step off the bag. And the catcher can't control that one again. And Reed Robertson will advance to third. So, have a runner on third with just 1 out. And he fouls this one back into his own dugout. So 1 ball, 1 strike for William Lybrook here in the third. Makes some really, really good contact over to right field. Right fielder will bring it in, and runner looks to go home. And he is safe. Beats the throw and puts Team Georgia on the board first here in the 3rd inning. So sac fly for William Lybrook. And Paul Hedgeman step up to bat. Outside for ball 1. It'll be low for ball 2. He'll look at strike 1 go by. And that'll be ball 3. So he makes some contact over to the second baseman, and they put him out for out number 3 of the inning. So we got 1 run scored here. Score is 1-0. Team Georgia up on the board. And stick with us, and we'll be right back after this.
You are called to be bold, to connect in your home, to your community, and to the world. From your land, we are Bravado Wireless. We are your high-speed internet provider based right here in eastern Oklahoma. With the latest technology, we offer coverage in more underserved areas than ever, with 4G LTE speeds and no installation needed. We're faster and more reliable than the competition, and at $59.99 a month, we're more affordable too. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Double dipping that spicy guac? That's a bold move. Dipping into the ultimate discount on your unlimited wireless plan? Now that's a bolder move. Sign up for the basic unlimited plan today. Bravado Wireless. Experience the power of connection.
All right, welcome back to the 25th Annual Junior Sunbelt Classic right here in Wilburton, Oklahoma. We are on the campus of Eastern Oklahoma State College. Team Mississippi up to bat, and that is strike one for River Kidd, pitcher and infielder. So 1-1's the count now. Fouls that one straight back over the press box. Outside for ball two. So 2-2's your count. And working with a full count now to start the inning for Team Mississippi. And that'll be ball four as River Kidd takes his base. All right, so we have Sam Bianco back again for his second at-bat. He ducks out of the way for that pitch as the catcher tries to catch Kidd slipping at first, but everybody is safe. So ball one for Bianco. Ball number two. And he makes some good contact, pops it up over by first base, and the second baseman comes over and makes the catch. That'll be out number one. So up next is Blake Berry, 6'1" infielder out of North Point Christian. So ball one is the first pitch. Low and inside for ball two. Strike one. Makes it inside the zone. On that inside edge. This time he catches him on the outside of the plate. So 2-2 is your count. Makes some good contact. Third baseman corrals it. And he beats the throw, over at first. So the runner advances. So we have a runner on second and a runner on first. And we have Blazeberry up to bat. So we had Blakeberry. Now we have Blazeberry. And he'll watch strike one. That'll be ball one. Strike two for Colin Caldwell on the mound. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, runner on first and second. Makes some contact just over the pitcher's head. Shortstop corrals it. And the umpire calls him out at first. The first base coach was trying to convince him that it was safe, but umpire will call him out at first. So that's 2 outs for Team Mississippi. Both runners did advance. So now we have a runner on second and a runner on third. 2 outs and batter up. So the batter right now is Mr. Peyton Puckett from Tupelo High School. And he makes some really, really good contact over the right field. And our right fielder brings it in for the 3rd out of the inning. All right. Score is 1-0. Team Georgia is still on top at the end of 3. Stay with us here at Bravado Wireless, and we'll be right back after these messages.
You are called to be bold, to connect in your home, to your community, and to the world. From your land, we are Bravado Wireless. We are your high-speed internet provider based right here in eastern Oklahoma. With the latest technology, we offer coverage in more underserved areas than ever, with 4G LTE speeds and no installation needed. We're faster and more reliable than the competition, and at $59.99 a month, we're more affordable too. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Ignoring calls from your in-laws?
Again?
That's a bold move.
Hey, Karen.
Ignoring other carriers and switching to Bravado?
Sorry, I can't
Now
talk right
that's
now. I'm
a
going
bolder
through
move. Get $500 off when you sign up for the Premium Unlimited plan today. Bravado Wireless.
You are called to be bold, to connect in your home, to your community, and to the world. From your land, we are Bravado Wireless. We are your high-speed internet provider based right here in eastern Oklahoma. With the latest technology, we offer coverage in more underserved areas than ever, with 4G LTE speeds and no installation needed. We're faster and more reliable than the competition, and at $59.99 a month, we're more affordable too. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to the top of the fourth. Carter Holton smacks one over to left field, and he is out. All right, next up for Team Georgia is Tyler Andrews. Ooh, makes good contact. Hits that fastball right up the middle into center field. So he'll take his base at first. So, runner on first base. Up next is Ty Floyd. And he watches that curveball for his first strike. Swings at that fastball for strike number 2. Slider a bit high over the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball high and outside. So that'll even up the count at 2-2 with 1 out and a runner on first. Fastball a little bit high, a little bit inside. It'll get us at a full count. And that one is inside for ball 4. So, Jacob Payne starts off the inning with a hit and a walk to put a runner on first and a runner on second. And right now, Patrick Holloman takes the batter's box. Swings at what looked like a low changeup. He's 0-1 is your count. High fastball. Holloman watches that one go by. 1 ball, 1 strike. swings at that high fastball for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got 1 out in the inning and a runner on first and second. And the catcher will approach the mound, have a quick discussion with Jacob Payne. You know, I've always wondered exactly what gets talked about up on the mound. You know, I think they would talk about how to approach the next few pitches as well as the following batters to kind of get out of this predicament, having 1 out but 2 runners on base. Maybe they want to aim for a double play. We'll see. And he fouls that fastball straight back into the net. One ball, 2 strikes. He slaps it in between first and second. And the runner will try home, and he makes it safe. So, we have another run on the board for Team Georgia. So, Patrick Holloman with the RBI single. And he advanced to second base on the run. So, runners on second and third, 1 out, and 1 run earned in this inning. Fastball from Jacob Payne, dealt over to Dylan Garner. Fastball catches the outside for the second strike. So Dylan Garner is down 0-2 in the count. And the infield moves up to protect the bunt. Throws that slider high and a bit outside. So that'll be ball 1. He swings at that fastball for strike number 3. And that'll give Jacob Payne his second out. Low fastball. For ball 1. And he calls that one a strike. Got Reed Robertson at the plate. Fastball just a bit inside. That'll be ball 2. The slider is outside for ball 3. So 3-1 count. Runners on second and third with 2 outs in the top of the 4th. He slaps that one, gets it past the first baseman. One runner will score. Another runner comes home. 2 RBI single for Reed Robertson. So that gives Team Georgia 3 runs in this inning alone, and they take the 4-0 lead. So fastball dealt to Garrett Gaines for strike 1. He slaps that one to center field. He tracks it down, and that will be out number 3 for this inning. So Team Georgia put up 3 runs to go up 4-0. We'll be right back to see Team Mississippi try and dig into this lead a little bit. Stay here with Bravado Wireless.
You are called to be bold, to connect in your home, to your community, and to the world. From your land, we are Bravado Wireless. We are your high-speed internet provider based right here in eastern Oklahoma. With the latest technology, we offer coverage in more underserved areas than ever, with 4G LTE speeds and no installation needed. We're faster and more reliable than the competition, and at $59.99 a month, we're more affordable too. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Double dipping that spicy guac? That's a bold move. Dipping into the ultimate discount on your unlimited wireless plan? Now that's a bolder move. Sign up for the basic unlimited plan today. Bravado Wireless. Experience the power of connection.
All right, welcome back. We're just up here enjoying some tunes and enjoying some great American baseball here at your 25th annual Junior Sunbelt Classic. So, Colin Caldwell squeezed in a curveball for strike 1 and gets him swinging at another curveball for strike number 2. Fastball low under the pitcher. Brett Mason is your batter, number 19, from West Lauderdale High School in Mississippi. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball, low and outside, even it up to 2-2. Curveball just a bit inside, and Brett Mason has worked his way up to a full count. He makes contact with that fastball, pops it straight up and back, and just over the net. 3 guys from Team Georgia were closing in on it. All of them ready to make a play. But gravity brought that ball down on the other side of this net right here. It worked against Team Georgia for that one. Fastball is inside, and Colin Caldwell looks at the umpire because he was just sure that that was a strike. But Mason will take his base at first. So next up we have Gray Bain from Team Mississippi. Steps in. Change up, catch it at outside edge for strike one. Fastball outside. 1-1 is your count. You got a runner on first. Fastball gets Gray Bain swinging for strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Gray Bain. And Caldwell sits him down with a fastball. So next up is Turner Swistak, Oak Grove High School. A curveball will get him for strike 1. Slings another curveball for ball 1. Fastball high and outside. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And you've got a runner on first for Team Mississippi. Make some good contact over to right field. And Swistak will stop at first, but Gray Bain makes his way on. I'm sorry. Brett Mason makes his way over to third base. So, runner on first, runner on third. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th for Team Mississippi. And up next for Mississippi is Dawson Strong. And he'll watch that fastball as he picks up ball 1 from Colin Caldwell. And he slaps one down the third base line. It looked foul to me, but they are going to say it is in. And Dawson Strong, I guess that will be a double. And that would be an RBI double for Strong. It definitely looked like a foul to me, but that call is at the discretion of the umpire, so that will put Team Mississippi on the board as Mason gets that run. changeup for ball one. And at the plate is River Kid. And he watches that fastball go by for strike one. River Kid walked last time. So, fastball for strike two from Colin Caldwell. And he swings at the inside fastball for strike number three. So that's 2 outs. We have runner on second, a runner on third, and Sam Bianco up to bat. Outside curveball for ball number one. Catches the slider for strike number one. And he hits that fastball over behind third base. The third baseman tracks it down in foul territory for out number three. So, in the fourth inning, both teams have scored. Score is 4-1. Team Georgia's up. Stick around with us here at Bravado Wireless, and we will be right back after these messages.
Double dipping that spicy guac? That's a bold move. Dipping into the ultimate discount on your unlimited wireless plan? Now that's a bolder move. Sign up for the basic unlimited plan today. Bravado Wireless. Experience the power of connection.
Big wireless companies keep getting bigger and bigger, but their coverage where you live is still small. At Bravado Wireless, we provide the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month, right here in Eastern Oklahoma. You deserve to connect fast to your family, friends, and colleagues, wherever they are, with no interruptions and no excuses. Don't buy into big. Go bold. Go Bravado. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
right. Welcome back to the 25th Annual Junior Sunbelt Classic, here presented to you by Bravado Wireless. I am your host, Johnny Dash, and we are ready for some more action. Pretty solid game so far. William Lybrook takes the plate for Team Georgia. Fastball for strike one. Coming from Jacob Payne on the mound. Oh, I'm sorry. We have a new pitcher, Luke Lyon. So Luke Lyon is your new pitcher for Team Mississippi. In his first two throws are strikes. And the third one is a fastball hit over towards second. And the second baseman will put him out for the first out of the inning. So here in the top of the fifth is a beautiful day down in Wilburton, Oklahoma. If you're watching, let us know where you're watching from. We assume some from Mississippi. We assume some from Georgia. Let us know where. Fastball passes by Paul Hedgeman for strike number one. Change up just a bit outside for ball one. Fastball is low and inside for ball number two. 2 balls, 1 strike. And he smacks that one over towards second. Second baseman makes a diving stop and throws him out at first for the putout. So, 2 batters up, 2 batters out so far. Next up, we have Carter Hilton. He's your designated hitter for today. And if you watched the game between Team Georgia and Team Tennessee last night, you know the name Carter Hilton. And he put on a wonderful pitching display. And I later found out that he is committed to Vanderbilt University. So, right now he's facing off with Luke Lyon as that foul ball evens up the count at 1-1. He swings at that slider for strike number 2. We'll call that one a fastball. Outside, tie up the count 2-2. And Hilton is able to catch a piece of that slider right there. Foul. So that's outside for ball number 3. Full count here. And he hits that one right back to Lyon, and Lyon tosses it over to first. 3 up, 3 down. So that was a quick half inning for your new pitcher, Luke Lyon, for Team Mississippi. So stay with us here at Bravado Wireless. We'll be right back to the bottom of the 5th.
are called to be bold. You have a right to the best wireless service, high-speed internet, and customer service at a price you can feel good about. At Bravado Wireless, we know this, and that's why we put you and your community first. We are owned and operated right here in Eastern Oklahoma. We live where you live. We proudly connect you to your family, friends, and business partners wherever they are. Dallas, Seattle, Taipei, Toronto, and anywhere else in the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
All right, welcome to the bottom of the 5th inning. Fastball for ball number 1. Blake Berry at the plate. He makes contact, pops that one over in the parking lot. Hopes he misses a car. Fouls another fastball over to the same side of the parking lot. Hopefully he doesn't hit the same car twice. And he puts that one infield over to the shortstop. And the shortstop is able to put him out for the first out of the inning. So that was Blake Berry. And next up we have Blaze Berry, pitcher and infielder from Heritage Academy in Mississippi. So Caldwell throws a slider. It's outside for ball 1. Berry fouls that fastball straight back into the net. 1-1 is your count. Fastball inside for strike 2. And that fastball is popped up just beyond second base. The center fielder comes up and makes the catch for out number 2. So up next we have Mr. Peyton Puckett. Up to bat. Curveball for strike 1. Puckett flew out last time up when we saw him in the 3rd. And he hits this fastball over into left field. And he flies out again. So 3 up, 3 down. Easy work for Mr. Colin Caldwell here at the 25th Annual Junior Sunbelt Classic. So, stay with us, and we'll be right back.
You are called to be bold, to connect in your home, to your community, and to the world. From your land, we are Bravado Wireless. We are your high-speed internet provider based right here in Eastern Oklahoma. With the latest technology, we offer coverage in more underserved areas than ever, with 4G LTE speeds and no installation needed. We're faster and more reliable than the competition, and at $59.99 a month, we're more affordable too. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Ignoring calls from your in-laws?
Again?
That's a bold move.
Hey, Karen.
Ignoring other carriers and switching to Bravado?
Sorry, I can't
Now
talk
that's
right now. I'm
a
going
bolder
through it.
move. Get $500 off when you sign up for the Premium Unlimited plan today. Bravado Wireless.
Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer one line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to the Sunbelt Classic. Up first at bat is Mr. Tyler Andrews. And he just watched the slider go by. 1-1 is the count. He fouls that fastball to the right over into the parking lot. That pitch was inside. Andrews had to get out of the way there. That'll be ball number 2. So 2-2 was your count. Makes contact, but fouls it off to the left. Still 2-2 here in the top of the 6th. Leans back out of the way of that fastball. We got a full count to start the top of the 6th. And he strikes him out. So that's Luke Lyons' first strikeout as he came in the 5th inning to take over pitching duties. So up next is Ty Floyd, who was walked last time. Fastball outside for ball 1. Slider for ball number 2. So 2-0 was your count. Oh, and he makes some great contact over the left field, and that one is down, and he'll stop it first. So Ty Floyd with the single over into left field. There he is, getting a little bit of camera time. A little camera time for his folks back home. So Patrick Holloman steps in the batter's box. That is strike 1. One and one is your count. Fastball, a little low. 2-1 for Luke Lyon on the mound. That slider catches the outside plate for strike number 2. So 2-2 your count here. Fastball a little high, a little outside. Full count. For Patrick Holloman. And he watches that slider as he takes his base. And Ty Floyd will advance to second. His catcher comes out and has a very, very quick meeting with Luke Lyon. And we have substitution in the lineup. Liam Sullivan is up to bat. And he fouls that fastball up into the left. Liam Sullivan is 6'4", 220, first baseman and a left-handed pitcher from Marist High School in Georgia. You see the changeup for ball number 1. 1-1 is your count. Fastball fouled off into the same trajectory as pitch number 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second with 1 out in the top of the 6th. And he fouls that slider right back behind the plate. Dribbles on back into the net. Fastball will go for a ball. That ties up the count at 2-2. He makes some good contact over the left center field. Both outfielders roll into it, and the left fielder reels it in for out number 1. For Team Georgia. So Reed Robertson watches that first slider go by for ball 1. Reed Robertson had 2 hits on the day, both singles. Hits that fastball over to the second baseman, and he's put out for the 3rd out of the inning. So, score is still 4-1 here after the top of the 6th. Stay with us for a while here at Bravado Wireless, and we'll be right back to see how this game is going to round out.
You are called to be bold, to connect in your home, to your community, and to the world. From your land, we are Bravado Wireless. We are your high-speed internet provider based right here in eastern Oklahoma. With the latest technology, we offer coverage in more underserved areas than ever, with 4G LTE speeds and no installation needed. We're faster and more reliable than the competition, and at $59.99 a month, we're more affordable too. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection. You have a voice, a right to stand up against overpaying for data you don't use from companies that don't live where you live. We are Bravado Wireless, and we are here to answer your call for a better plan right here in southeastern Oklahoma. Now get 2 lines with unlimited talk and text and 14 gigabytes of shared data for only $64.99 a month, because costs should never stop you from connecting with those who mean most to you. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to the 25th Annual Junior Sunbelt Classic. Live here at Bravado Wireless. And right now, we have number 24, Caleb Hobson for Team Mississippi. He watches that first one go for a strike. Makes contact on the slider, but that dribbles back behind home plate for a foul ball. So, 2 strikes. Start off for Hobson. And that fastball sits him down in 3 pitches. So a strikeout for Colin Caldwell. Slider's your first pitch. Strike 1. Christopher Snowpeck is your batter. Sees another slider for strike 2. Oh, and he fouls that one over towards the dugout. Some of the Team Arizona members over there had to duck out of the way. Fastball goes by for ball 1. And he hits that fastball over towards the third baseman, and he puts him out for out number 2. Fastball by Mr. Turner Swistak. Another fastball. So he's down 0-2. Fastball well outside for ball number 1. Fastball fouled straight back into the net. I'm glad the net's there, because if it wasn't, probably wouldn't have been good for us. And strike 3. Sits down Swistak for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. At the top of the 7th. So Team Georgia will be up to bat when we come back after these messages.
Double dipping that spicy guac? That's a bold move. Dipping into the ultimate discount on your unlimited wireless plan? Now that's a bolder move. Sign up for the basic unlimited plan today. Bravado Wireless. Experience the power of connection.
Big wireless companies keep getting bigger and bigger, but their coverage where you live is still small. At Bravado Wireless, we provide the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month, right here in Eastern Oklahoma. You deserve to connect fast to your family, friends, and colleagues, wherever they are, with no interruptions and no excuses. Don't buy into big. Go bold. Go Bravado. Visit BravadoWireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection. There is truly no place like home. Right here in Eastern Oklahoma, Bravado Wireless provides the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month. We believe in strong, connected communities. That's why we live stream community events like local football games. You may not know us by name, but we'll be at the same festivals and cheering for our kids on the same sidelines, because we live where you live. Visit BravadoWireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
welcome back. Team Georgia up to bat. And Garrett Gaines watches that slider go by for ball number 1. Makes contact on the fastball, hits it out to center field. Center field tracks it down for out number 1. William Lybrook is up to bat. Draws in the sand. The 6'3" outfielder, pitcher, catcher, and first baseman from Westminster High School in Georgia. Safe to say he's pretty versatile. Watch that high fastball go by for ball 1. Swings at the curveball for strike number 2. I'm sorry, strike 1. So your count is 1-1. And he watches the changeup go by for strike number 2. Call Tom at the plate. Makes some contact. Hits it right at the shortstop. And shortstop will put him out at first. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Paul Hedgeman will be next up to bat for Team Georgia. His last 2 times up to bat, he's been put out. That fastball was high and outside for ball 1. Another fastball on the outside. 2-0 is the count. Luke Lyon on the mound. Slider catches him looking. 2-1. Slider catches him looking again. So 2-2 is your count. Luke Lyon has made his evened up the count for himself. Hedgeman makes contact with that fastball. Fouled off into the opposing dugout. Change up outside for ball 3. We've got a full count with 2 outs, nobody on base here in the top of the 7th inning. And Hedgeman hits the slider down the first base line for a foul. Fastball. Check the swing. And he takes his base. So up next is Mr. Carter Holton. I'd been calling him Carter Hilton for the past 2 nights. And I was corrected, so I apologize to that young man for getting his name wrong. But me mispronouncing his name does not take away from how good of a player he is. As I've said before, he had a great showing on the mound yesterday. No hit bid, almost through 7 innings. So we'll see what he can do at the plate right here. Fastball, catches him looking on the outside. Strike 1. He fouls off the slider for strike 2. Fastball, watches that one go by for the first ball in the count. Slider touches the outside. And Holton has worked his way back into the count, tied it up 2-2. Lyon checks on the pinch runner over at first, Jimbo Brown. Holton hits that fastball out to center field, and the center fielder tracks it down for out number 3. Good catch by Sam Bianco. So, 3 outs, top of the 7th. Team Mississippi has one more chance to dig into this 4-1 lead that Team Georgia has put up on them. So we'll be right back with what could be the final inning, depending on what Team Mississippi does here. So we'll see you in just a second right here at Bravado Wireless.
You are called to be bold, to connect in your home, to your community, and to the world. From your land, we are Bravado Wireless. We are your high-speed internet provider based right here in eastern Oklahoma. With the latest technology, we offer coverage in more underserved areas than ever, with 4G LTE speeds and no installation needed. We're faster and more reliable than the competition, and at $59.99 a month, we're more affordable too. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer one line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
So welcome back to the bottom of the 7th, as Braden Luke hits that one right over, and I mean just out of reach of the second baseman. Gets that one down and takes his base at first to start off the inning for Team Mississippi. Colton Caldwell still holding it down on the mound. And they will sub in a pinch runner, Dawson Strong, for Braden Luke. So up next is number 12, Jesse Johnson. Pitcher and shortstop from Purvis High School. And I believe he's hit by the pitch. So that'll put runners on first and second with nobody out. And the manager comes out to have a meeting at the mound. Maybe time for a switch out. Yep. Switch out with Colin Caldwell, and you can visibly see he's a little bit upset, but he's had a great showing on the mound today. So we'll take a quick commercial break as Team Georgia switches pitchers, and we'll be right back here at the 25th Annual Junior Sunbelt Classic, brought to you by Bravado Wireless.
Big wireless companies keep getting bigger and bigger, but their coverage where you live is still small. At Bravado Wireless, we provide the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month, right here in eastern Oklahoma. You deserve to connect fast to your family, friends, and colleagues, wherever they are, with no interruptions and no excuses. Don't buy into big. Go bold. Go Bravado. Visit BravadoWireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
All right, welcome back here at Bravado Wireless. This is Johnny Dash, and we are looking at the bottom of the 7th between Team Georgia and Team Mississippi. Team Georgia has built a 4-1 lead, and Team Mississippi is trying to make a comeback. And honestly, it is not far out of reach. A big hit here could tie this game up potentially. So he had a pitching change. Colin Caldwell was subbed out for Mr. Kyle Hilton. And actually, I'm mistaken, that is Will Pearson with the curveball. Throwing it over to Sam Bianco. (2-0) is your count. Fastball outside, 3-0. And he walks him. So, loaded bases, no outs, and they are bringing up Blake Berry to the plate. Berry had a single earlier. So let's see what he'll do with this loaded bases situation. Could be able to put his team in a great position here. He faces off with Will Pearson. So Pearson gets that one inside. Fastball for strike one. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. Fastball outside. 1-2 is your count. Fastball is outside. So that evens the count at 2-2. And he slaps it over to left field, gets it down for a RBI single. So, score is now 4-2. Georgia still on top. But Mississippi has worked itself into a great situation with the bases loaded and no outs. So they'll have a quick meeting at the mound, and we'll step away for a second and let you know a little bit more about our deals. Sit tight, we'll be right back.
Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer one line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Double dipping that spicy guac? That's a bold move. Dipping into the ultimate discount on your unlimited wireless plan? Now that's a bolder move. Sign up for the basic unlimited plan today. Bravado Wireless. Experience the power of connection.
All right, welcome back. So, Team Georgia made a pitching change. Britt Metz will take the mound and face off against Braden Sanders from Team Mississippi. Slider. Be ball one. Fastball catches the outside. 1-1 is your count. Bases loaded. Makes contact, pops it up. Spectators looking and wishing. And that one dropped right in the stands. Everybody seems to be okay over there to my right. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Sanders calls for time. He slaps that one to second. Get him at second and safe at first, and the runner will score. So that'll give him 1 out. But now they're only down 1. So runner on first, runner on third. Peyton Puckett up to bat. He's had 2 flyouts today. So we'll see what this at bat has in store for him. Slider just a bit high. Ball 1. Another slider. Puckett watches it go by for ball number 2. And he pops that one back into the parking lot. That'll be strike number 1. Slider for strike 2. So that evens up the count. Britt Metz has worked his way to even it up. Tom called at the plate. And he hits it over to the second baseman. They look to turn a double, and they get him out. Britt Metz with the save for Team Georgia. So Team Georgia hangs on to win it 4-3. Facing a little bit of adversity there. That double play sealed the game for him. So, exciting way to start off the day. Team Georgia, Team Mississippi, 4-3 here at the Junior Sunbelt Classic in Wilburton, Oklahoma. Again, I'm Johnny Dash. I've been your host for today. This presentation is brought to you by Bravado Wireless and shall not be rebranded or rebroadcasted without the express written consent of Bravado Wireless. We thank you all for joining us. We'll be here all day at the Junior Sunbelt Classic with more games, so stick around. We'll be back with another game after this, and we'll see you soon.